I'm with you. I know we're probably streaming. We're just coming back on from our little hiatus because we're lagging so bad. So hopefully in this broadcast, hopefully we won't be lagging as much. I've rebooted. And this and that. So far I'm not lagging, but I think it just took a little second. Or are we lagging? I don't think we're lagging at the moment. I got 2 views. See, I look okay on my side, but new on your side. I know I'm not that good looking, but yeah. And just trying to get a better picture. Boy, things are messing up all over the place, huh? Story of the world, huh? Right now. Just trying to click some buttons. Make it so different. Not so different, but you know. See, white balance. Boom. About the same. Gain high. Allergies on. Anyway. Alrighty. Boom, boom. Hey, hello there, English Bull Terrier. I'm with you, just clicking buttons. Just so a second time. Wonder where the microphone is. Can you hear me? Are we on? It says the microphone's on, so hopefully you can hear me. I like that background music. Can you hear me? Cool. Cool beans. Oh man. Trying to find stuff. Anyway. I want to find a microphone, because I got these allergies, and if I make manly noises, I don't want to take up the time making manly noises. I call them manly noises. There you are. Call them manly noises. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. Every time you see the video or hear, no fuzzies. But life is going on. Don't fret too much. Yes, you gotta be on your toes for things that are going on out there. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. That little piece of video that we did just a little bit ago with all the lag, I called it something about self-hygiene, because we talked about washing and staying clean to help fight the virus. It's true. You know? Recap. Wash your hands. Don't put your fingers in your nose, in your eyes, in your mouth. It's one of the biggest things you could do during this outbreak, this pandemic. All right? We'll get through it, but you got to stay healthy to get through it. So be a little freaky right now. Be a little retentive, on your cleanliness, hands, face, areas. Clean those doorknobs with some alcohol or bleach water or something. Watch your keyboards too. If you got a towel, usually I'll take it like a towel, and if I don't have a fine electrical mist type of thing, take a towel, just damp it with your sanitizer. If you got a little squirt, squirt gingerly, depending on how much your keyboard can take. And electronics, and just wipe them down. Get rid of the germs. That's the big thing. I am out there. I see it. I see it firsthand. Right? I'm there. And we are looking for cleanliness. Sanitizing this, sanitizing that. Don't be, wondering. If you're wondering about whether to sanitize it, well, then do it and get it out of the way. Okay? Don't, think, well, nobody touches that. Should I or should I not do it? Could have been done already and moving on, right? Yep, wipe it down. Let it have that wet look. Let it dry by itself if you can. Don't dry it. Don't dry it. Just giving the room a little time. Just giving the room a little time while that other video, I had to wait a little bit before I could come back on live streaming. While that other video was doing its job, processing. It's still processing. I'll change the thumbnail. I made another thumbnail doing that little animation for that cleanliness one. And I had a sandwich. So other people might have went away. Maybe they're having a sandwich too. Like I was saying about the readings and things, unless it's just personal types of things, we still can do that. We can do anything we want, but the thing that I'm getting at is that a lot of in general things, and like I was saying in the other video, I've looked 100 times already, it's a little bit boring. It's not that, it's not in existence. Yes, there is a future. You have a future. So we know we get through this thing. You do. And the other things are, just showing, containment. Duh. Containment, self in. Yourself in. You're locked in. Not all of you. I see activity, and some of you going out off and on. I guess to the stores or to do something, but, still keep your distance, that at least 2 arm lengths from people right now. I know you got to be a little antisocial, person on the other side of the street say, hey, how you doing there, if they start coming towards you, walk away, stay back. So don't get put into certain situations right now, all right? Yeah, no, I'm thinking, I saw that a couple times in the readings that I was doing. Stay away from certain situations. It's like, a lot of the information I was getting, a lot of it, not all of it. You have your own personal questions that, we still get, you're wondering about this and that or whatever. And, but a lot of the same, let's say for money or travel, not much, right? Yeah. Stay at home, worry about, paying the bills, I see that, a little bit of taking the money away, hey, so a lot of you are still making money, but, there's a lot more being spent for some reason in certain areas. It could be because, you don't have that extra income that you were making. That's what I got here. Extra income is low. not non-existent, but, I guess that's a little bit of information. That's good to hear. That changed a little bit, all right? That changed a little bit from the beginning of the week when I was looking. All right? I don't know, maybe I'll put, nah, this isn't weekly readings, it's just chatting things and readings. So there we go, we did the readings, because we looked at multiple things. But anyway, I'm still going. See what else we can find. Yeah, travel, show to restrict it. Common sense. You don't need a psychic for that, right? Tell you that. Yes, I have looked into the future. Yes, there is a future. Yes, gonna get through this. Yes, you gotta pay attention. Yes, you gotta be a little weird about cleanliness right now. It's mainly the water droplets. Water. Somebody's sneezing, coughing, keep away. Right? Don't touch what they touch. That kind of thing. It's not that they're bad people. It's just you don't want the bug. This is weird, talking about the coronavirus and readings in the future. Somebody wondering about their pet. No, from what I hear, no, you cannot catch or give to your pet. I mean, if you spit on the pet or something like that, and then someone else touches the pet, I guess it could be an issue. Right? Just taking a peek. It's good that some of you will be getting a little bit of increase in money. No, I know where this is. I say some of you because I'm getting quite a bunch of you, and here in the USA there's some stimulus type of money going around coming up, and this is getting closer. I guess it's being put into motion. It's not just talk. It's not just fake stimulus, right? Just not fake stimulus. Boy, that's something. Yeah, fake stimulus. No, I went somewhere else and looked. Justice. Justice isn't on your side, all right? Justice. And then some of you, if you haven't done your unemployment, well, go and do it here in the USA. I looked for a couple of people, and looks like it's like this quarters. You got to work at least 2 of the 4 quarters, so you want to put 6 months. Oh no, that was on the stimulus check. I'm holding myself up there. That was on the stimulus check. You had to work 2 quarters. No, that was unemployment. Yeah, man, so much going on, long hours. Yeah, no, that was unemployment. To get unemployment, yeah, you had to work 2 quarters. Anyway, I get an increase in money for many of you. Right. I'm even getting travel coming up here. When is this? Well, it's more like a light at the end of the tunnel. I asked, when is this travel coming up? It's going far down to 6. I guess since we're not doing the weekly type of reading, we're bleeding over to the more of the future. Travel, it's actually 6, 7. I think it's weeks. I don't know. For some of you, it feels like days. I'm trying to avoid saying that because we still got this Corona lockdown. From the time of this video for several weeks, and who knows how much longer. Remember, you don't have to stay inside your room. You can go in your yard if you got one. Go outside, take a breath of fresh air. There's no problems with that. Just keep away from groups of people, other people, right? A lot of my friends here are lone wolves, so I don't think you have too much of a problem doing that. And some of you live up in the hills and the mountains. Go outside. You're not locked in. Not locked in, right? Even in inner cities, you go outside and stand in your hallway. Go down the stairs, If you got rubber gloves or napkins or something, use that to open the front door down the stairs. In your door house, if it's outside of your place, consider it that it has the bug on it. Just be careful. Don't run your hands over all kinds of knobs and railings, or use gloves or napkins. No, I'm looking. I'm still hooked on that travel. See, travel, up to 7 days a week. 7 days, 7 weeks. No, I'm just thinking the way that one word came out. Days, weeks, Anyway, I got another spot here. Yeah, use that where you want. That information. It seems interesting. But then again, I don't know what your daily stuff is. You might be an emergency worker and, you're doing some stuff at home. Then you do get out or, need to get out. Anyway, whatever. Well, we're live, so we're not, cutting this too short because we're not editing. A lot of mysteries going on. You got to be part detective. Remember, I told you that before. I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I'm going through the coronavirus questions in my mind too, because I get someone resting. But then again, if you've been working hard and then you get home, it's going to start to kick in, especially after the first week. Right? I get resting. Resting is good for you, and then it increases money. Motivation gets going stronger. You can look at it that way. Motivation getting stronger, as in you in motion. That's good. More to come. Remember, readings are for your entertainment purposes only. Not everything I say or do will pertain to each and every one of you. But if you feel a little tingle, a little twitch, a little touch of hand on the inside, well, perhaps what I'm saying is directed at you. Yeah, that's just a little disclaimer. I don't think I said that yet. And what else? I am available for email readings. Contact me at MysticCharles@yahoo.com. You find that down in the description. Once the email readings. I don't really want to commit too much to the Skype readings right now because, a lot of people aren't doing their donations, and I could be helping others. I'll still do some Skypes for select folks, and you might be one. But if you got some email questions, send me an email question, and I shall get back to it quite promptly. Yeah. Quite promptly, And then, dealing with the virus and such, out there. I'm doing long hours. I can't really make any commitments to meet someone at a certain time. You know what I mean? Ladies and gents, breathers and non, welcome to the magical, mystical world of MysticCharles, right? All good. Pointer about the virus, if you got icky stuff that you cough up, well, it's probably not the virus. There's always an exception. No, I can't diagnose or prognose. I'm not a medical doctor, but yeah, it's a giant cough. Now, if you're smoking and you got that ick that comes up anyway, protect yourself. Don't spread the cough. In the crook of your armpit, of your elbow armpit. Cough there if you have to, or into a napkin, but. Just be careful on the coughing, and if you got a runny nose and wet eyes, probably allergies type of stuff. So don't let other things fool you. Because that's what happens. Our mind wanders. It's human nature. It's natural. Don't worry, our mind wanders. You want to be ready for this. Want to be ready for that. I don't know, looking at this, you know, if you haven't noticed, I laid out another spread here. And I got money on the brain, but let's move on to get past this wall. Let's get to these certain feelings. I am thinking that there might just be an increase in babies born in the next 9 or so months. All right? There is some hot stuff going on in town tonight, right? I guess isolation is a pretty good thing for some folks. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I think the youngsters have left the MysticCharles room because of the things that we chat about. So, anyway, you know what I mean here. It's almost like a baby boom that might be coming up here. 9 out of 10 of you will be happy about it. I just get a little bit of negativity. So if you don't want a extra one in your family quantity, you might want to be careful. Be careful. Right? Yeah, be careful. In more than one way. More than one way. And make sure you wash your hands. Right. What else we got? Faith. Faith is strong. Faith is wavering for some of you. Faith is wavering. Faith is wavering. Why? You're having some doubts. Some doubts. Separating faith and religion. I'm seeing which way it's going. It's leaning towards the feeling of faith, the needing of faith. You're a little low. Why? Because of things that are going on in the world. Yes, it's, the virus is a bad thing. It will pass. Not easily, unfortunately. But you gotta get that faith. I don't know if it was this video or another one that I was wanting your energies for something. But anyway, it's the collective of the energies that will beat this thing. Whether it is simply by keeping your hands away from your eyes, nose, mouth, and a mucosal surface, and or with our energies also banging the heck out of this. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. All right. Don't let this get you too far down. I know it's terrible, and for some of you, the ultimate price has been paid in your families and such. So you don't want to, give up your faith on this. All right. Try to keep it as strong as possible. Make contact with folks that you haven't seen in a while, right? Because that's what's going on here. We're seeing a lack of contact, and you really might want to do that. You got phone, you got internet, you got email, you can do it. Just adjusting the boom. Hello, Angelique. Magick. The boom. I want to get a boom that comes down over the top. We can have the other camera going. I got another webcam, another good webcam, and it just crashes my computer. Yeah. The computer's old. It works, right? Not a good time to be spending money frivolously. I don't have enough for a computer anyway, but we're gonna make do. Keep the old camera going. I haven't seen the lag like we did it the last time, right? Yeah. Yes, so hang in there. Keep doing your part on trying to contain. That's the big thing in this virus, even from the front line, okay? I'm on the front line with many other folks, and thing is contain this. Don't let the bug keep on going. Let's squash the bug. Oh, Mystic, you don't want to squash the bug. Yeah. Watch me, I'll squash it. Remember back in the old days, oh, don't step on the ant. I still try to avoid stepping on things, but every once in a while, that one thing gets out that is no good for anyone or anything. And we gotta step on it. We gotta squash it. Squash the bug. Start the new campaign. Squash the bug. Wash your hands. Squash the bug. Oh, branding. Branding a new thing, right? Yeah, squash the bug. That's really not too bad. MysticCharles has started. Squash the bug. Let's squash the bug. I'm feeling your energies, and we're putting it together, and I feel positive energies on that. So whatever, use it. Just let them know where it came from. Oh yeah, I was talking about the 6 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, take the time to do it now. And by all means, use Patreon, patreon.com, and find me there under MysticCharles. And on PayPal, use my email address at MysticCharles@yahoo.com on PayPal. That is for your love offerings. That's how you help support the channel. Help support me so that I can help others. Alright? I got a little support. I mean, a couple dollars helps. Right? No, we're not going to be getting new jets and all that, to help spread the word. No. A bag of cat food, once in a while, it helps. But, yeah, I gotta get dog food too, thinking about it. But, anyway, yep, MysticCharles@yahoo.com on PayPal. That's what I'm looking here. I am really surprised to see in several hands that we're doing for the general that new money is being made. This is for you. New money is being made, and for some reason, the loss of money has gotten less. Remember, we saw that loss of money in a spread or two ago, but something has changed to make the loss of money less. All right? Hey, that's cool. Bug is still out there. Squash the bug. Yeah, bug's still out there. Within the next few weeks, still there. I'm doing some math, in my head. Yeah, imagine that. Watch out, me doing math in my head. 12. Still got several months of some icky stuff going on. Some places will get less. Don't hang up. Don't hang up yet, because things will change. Remember just a month or two ago, our issues were different. Yeah. No, I'm just trying to start the music again. I don't know. Hopefully I started it. I don't know. Anyway, no, I'm with you. I am with you, my friends. I'm going around the world in my mind. But weird, huh? You are not locked in. You will. Sorry, I was looking at a different camera. You're not locked in, okay? You're not a prisoner. I believe it was in this video that I said go out. Yeah, I did. Yeah, go out, get some fresh air. It's not like it's impossible to get out. Just take precautions, with doorknobs and stuff. If you got little rubber gloves that you can dispose of or re-sanitize, you got to do that. People out there need your support in getting stuff, like face masks and gloves. In my area, I hear the gloves aren't as important, and that some places have more. If you got, if you're a healthcare person out there, organization, I know you're trying to hold on to your stuff, but sometimes a place has more gloves. Sometimes a place has more mask, surgical mask and full screen visors, which are important, and those paper gowns. You know, some places have more than the others, so, you know, start training, start bartering. You know, take that dollar figure away from it. You know, start, you know, checking around. You still get the internet, you still got everything. Check with those other hospitals. I know many of you are, you know, but some people still got that old dollar sign, you know, within this situation. Yeah, it gets you going, huh? Get you going. It's not time to be selfish. Right? Don't be selfish. Help support MysticCharles on PayPal.com. No, I'm messing with you. I gotta say that. You know, we're not monetized. You know, we got the subscribers, which were the hardest part to do, you know, for a lot of folks. But we don't get the watch hours. So make sure you binge watch. Or let your MysticCharles videos run so we get more hours, right? Yeah. Yeah. I gotta say that stuff, you know, because we're not monetized. That's what it's all about. You know, if I had those little ads going on, I wouldn't have to be asking. I don't mind asking, you know, because, you know, you do love offerings in church. You give, you know, here's something. I think I put it in the hand sanitizer video. Make sure you check out the hand sanitizer video because save you a lot of money. It's fun and you know what's in it. But it's one of my videos, how to make it. Anyway, yeah. So I was, it's true, honest truth is that I was going to the store, and you know, you have the panhandlers who work the corners, and this one really fancy car pulled up to the panhandler and gave the guy a roll of toilet paper. Didn't give him any money or free food. Gave him a roll of toilet paper. Wish I had my camera out for that. Yeah, that was something else. Yeah. Hey, I'm okay. You know, people give me you know, handouts, you know, like that. I'll take a roll of TP but no, just think it would someone else need it more than me. Well, I think we all need that as much. Anyway, there's always other ways to do things. Anyway, is anybody still in the room? I think we've chit-chatted about a lot. Had some readings. Okay. Make sure you look me up if you need to. Until next time, adios. Arrivederci. Ciao. Sayonara.